Hello and welcome back to Boring Dead Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3. So, I admit that I did go and look up how we're going to get into the heavily shadowed areas of the map, because I didn't want to spend an entire episode wandering around and not being able to do it. And suffice to say, I've been really dumb. But we'll come to that in a minute, because there's also something else we can do involving a certain person in our camp. Which I don't think is entirely necessary. I think we've already kind of moved the quest on to a point where we could just carry on with it anyway. But just for story purposes, it might make sense to kind of involve him a bit. If I can find him. Is he over here? Yeah, he's all the way over here. Okay, it's Halson who we want to talk to. Poor naked Gale still hanging out. I have something to talk to Halson.
The shadow curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands.
Here we go. We want to ask him about the flaming fist guy who's in the coma. Art Colour. There's a flaming fist at last light. The curse has left him insensible, but he's muttering about a boy called Thaniel.
He is? Then I must see him. Insensible or not, he knows something. Thaniel is no ordinary child. He is the very spirit of this land. If this fist knows where he is, then perhaps we can save him. Save everything. I will go to see him at once. Join me when you can.
So it's possible in our earlier conversations with Halson that he mentioned Nathaniel, and that was supposed to be our trigger for like, oh yeah, we've got to speak to him about that. But honestly, if he did, I'd completely forgotten. But we can leave camp now. When we get back to Last Light, he should be there, and we can talk to him in the room where Art Colour is.
Death was surely a great blow to the cult.
They've gathered an entire army.
It was possibly in the journal, but I don't know. It didn't even really occur to me that there was a relationship between Halson and what's going on here. Kind of forgotten about him, to be completely honest.
Thaniel and me are climbing up a tree.
It's true then. He's met Thaniel. There's no other way he'd know that name. This is just what we needed. Well done. We need to wake him. He must know something about where to find Thaniel.
Any ideas?
If he was able to escape the Shadowfell, then it mustn't have managed to consume his spirit. Well, not all of it anyway. We need to unlock whatever's left of him, inside his head. There must be something to trigger him. A word, a memory, an item. We just need to find it.
I'll see what I can do.
I don't deserve you, my friend.
Okay, so cool. Well, I know that it didn't really provide us with anything new, but as I said, it just kind of felt like, for story purposes, that was a good thing just to do before we head off. And talking of heading off, we're gonna head now. So that's Moonrise Towers. Yeah, so I'm gonna take the furthest bridge from there, I think. We might as well go to Shadowed Battlefield, I suppose. I think I can set a waypoint, can't I? I'm just going to say bridge. See it? Yeah, there we go. And suffice to say, I've been really, really dumb because it's going to be really easy to get over there. I guess I'd kind of forgotten about what we did when we first got into the Shadow Curse. Because, you know, we got this blessing, and I was all kind of like, yeah, okay, well, we need something along these lines to get over, which is not, in fact, the case. I've got... Okay, so I've got a broken thing of that. Has anyone still got their torch?
Was someone there?
I may have sold them or dumped them at some point. I've got a candle. Can't use this right now. Because of that. Why can't I... Can I use it? Because we need light. We need a light source to get over there. Why can't I... I want dancing light. Kind of. Have I got anything that casts the light spell? I can just put it on myself. Light. Okay. Infuse boring dude with light. Hopefully that gets us through.
I'm alive, so that's progress. Best be on my way.
Dark's strong.
No.
Here. This torch is useless.
Supposed to just need a torch. Okay, just come out. Okay, that's sim. Oh, where are you going? Wait, what? Come out. Oi. Hello, just come out of there. We actually gonna... Why don't any of my characters have a torch? I forgot about that. Let's drop that and see what's in it. Hopefully a torch. No, probably not though.
Right tool will do the trick.
Yeah, that's a bit tough. Let's put a guidance on. Hello. Penumbral armor. While obscured, the wearer gains +3 to stealth checks. It's worth a lot of money. It's worth more than what I'm wearing. But it's not anywhere near as good. We'll probably just sell it then. I mean, I bet it looks good as well. I quite like the look of the last drow armor that we got. Okay, so I'm not going to beat around the bush particularly. I'm going to go back to Last Light, and we're going to go to the merchant, and I think we'll probably be able to buy torches. We'll put one on everyone.
Here. There's more where that came from. I want to have a word.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land.
If there was anything else she had that we quite like the look of, I think I probably just sold a lot of stuff to her. Torches. There we go. Well, you've got... Okay, you've got 2 torches. That'll do. Okay.
Take care now.
Right, let's see if I can actually equip these then. Okay, one's gone in there. I'll give one to Karlak. Okay, and hopefully this gets us through. Because when I was looking for a way to get through, it was like... Most people, it didn't even seem to be a problem. Like, it wasn't even like there was an answer online to it. It was just like, it didn't occur to anyone to even doubt that anyone could just walk straight across that bridge. That's how dumb I think I've been. But let's just see if this works.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Just thinking I might do a quick heal as well. Oh,
No
boring
one
dudes
will
obviously
ever
run off
believe
ahead.
this.
Okay. It's got quite a few of these. Right, so try again, but I'm hoping we can just walk through this.
Hells. Torchlight won't last long here.
What am I doing? Okay. I'm a little... Oh, God. Carlette, just come out. Missing. Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up because this was my big idea to get through, and the light spell and a torch hasn't worked. We've still got the blessing on. Honestly, I'm out of ideas, so I'm gonna have to look it up. I don't know why I'm having such difficulty with this. Okay, so I think I have it. I think we need to reactivate the pixie thing. Which I didn't realise.
Ding! You ruin everything! Anything you want to say?
Oh, my lovely Dolly Thrice, who is very sweet and nice, won't you assist your humble friend so I won't meet my cursed end?
I sure love it when they beg.
Now this should be it. Oh, thank goodness. Right, okay. Yeah, for some reason it didn't... I kind of thought we had the Pixie's Blessing already. I wonder if it disappears after a long rest then. That's now what I'm thinking. That looks like the Mason's Guild, doesn't it? What's over here? Anyway, we got over, and that's good. That's good news. So. I'll probably put away our torches as well. I think I've equipped them in my weapon slot. Oh, not you. Where's my other sword? I can just do this, can't I? Right, good. Okay, sorted. Oh, let's just walk in the door. What's the worst that could happen?
See that symbol on the ground? This was a Mason's Guild.
Maybe a nice big hammer for Karlak.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Let this be a warning. Those who defy Shah's will shall suffer darkness without her blessing.
Ominous. Oh wait, who's this? Who's this right down here?
Tread carefully. You are still necessary.
God, what's that smell? Sulfur? Bizarre.
Okay, that was ominous. Just kind of hanging off going in the main building for a second. Ooh,
It's me! Arabella!
oh wait, yeah. Okay, well she's obviously up there. I think her thing activated when I went up there. Well, let's go in the Mason's Guild then. There's stuff around there, obviously, but let's just go in the building first and see what happens. We got a few of those, but we'll take a bark skin recipe.
That's curious.
What have we got? What have we got? Odd-looking bones. All right. What does the plaque say?
Here lies the Grand Mason, his bones and lies exposed. A pile of crushed bones of varying shapes, sizes, and creatures.
Didn't like the Masons, whoever did all this, did they? Sure if that's a puzzle or what. Ooh, got some more Infernal Iron. I'll grab that. A few bits of that now. This is like the little side area that we could have come to. There's a ladder up there. Get you on the roof, maybe? There's a little upstairs area inside. I will go and have a look at that. Let's check out the upstairs before we go and have a look at that hatch, I think. And maybe we'll have a look outside beforehand as well. Going on over here. Hello. We'll leave that till after. But that looks like a little side route into that place we heard Arabella, which was the girl who tried to steal the Sylvanas idol in the...
Dark justiciars who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric
Must
Thorn.
have originated from somewhere nearby.
Let's
Yeah,
have a look.
she, as I said, she was saying, she was trying to steal the idol in the Druid's Grove near the beginning of the game. We'll come down and look at this, I suppose. Can't believe I forgot about that pixie thing. Honestly, I just thought it was active on us, having received it the once, like the other one is. It's like a little way in as well. Can they? Oh, okay. Let's just readjust. I think they both end up in pretty much the same location. See where this goes. So there's a way to get through there. Probably a lever on this side. I think I can see it.
Something over there.
Sweet. The tower-shaped key, did I? I'm just wondering if this is a sneaky way into Moonrise, which I don't want to do just yet. Note from the Mason. Congratulations on finding this place, thief, but your journey ends here. Hey. Find out.
Something over there.
I'll take some guidance on that then, as it's quite a high roll. Just to kill whatever thief he thought was coming in to take his stuff. No idea where this is or why we'd want to be here. I forget why we were looking for the Mason's Guild. Was it linked to Art Kalar? Might have been. Oh no, it was linked to kind of the Resistance, wasn't it? Yeah, in the last episode we got a message about the Mason's Guild, didn't we? Brought to the Shadowfell, which is a reflection of the world you're in, and a dark reflection too, rife with wickedness and twisted echoes and despair, by their Raven Queen. The Shadar Kai are elves, but not elves as you might find along the Sword Coast, but elves that reflect their home with their physiology and attitude. On the whole, they are cruel, nasty-minded people who are nonetheless singularly devoted to their queen and her domain of power. That domain is life and death, and in their unwavering fealty to their mistress, the Shadar Kai perform their thankless duty of ferrying the memories of the dead for her, to admire in a kind of memory-based menagerie. Oh. Shadows. Yeah. Level 5, not too many hit points. Yeah, I think we come in and just whack them.
Cut into the chase.
Haven't got the movement, or have I? Okay, not to worry. Switch to range then. And do that. What are you? You're a wraith. You're kind of the big threat here. There's something we click heals. She still doesn't have that movement. Well, if I put a hit, I don't know if they teleport, but if they have to sort of try and climb the ladder or something, she should whack them with the pole arm at least. I guess we could switch to this. Switch back.
Feel death's cold grip.
Starion, maybe you could use some of those cool wizard sorcerer powers this time. We could try. When he's got, did he not have like a sun's ray or something? Or that might be Shadow Eye, I suppose. I mean, can't go too far wrong with a fireball, can you? Or because she teleported. Oh, because it teleported. Oh, mind you, this one's not teleporting. Oh, yeah, it is. They rolled 70. Okay, so just the normal level 1 shield will be fine, I think. Alright, what can we do here? I think that, don't want to hit Astarion particularly.
Have to keep going.
That's hitting him. Let's try that. And let's put a Shield of Faith on Astarion as well. I think Karlach could probably deal with that. This guy's not got much health left. Maybe we could drop down here. Ooh.
Ready for another round?
I think that looks bad, but I think because our chance to hit is so high that to basically to miss, we kind of need to roll a 1, which is a critical miss. So I know it looks like, oh, getting a lot of critical misses, but I think actually,
Another?
when we miss, it is a critical miss. That's kind of what I'm saying. But you've got this dude. He is blinded, so we have got advantage on this. And let's use this. We're probably going to long rest fairly soon anyway. Let's do a Scorching Ray level 3. I'll put one on. Oh, I can't. Oh, can I hit him? Not quite sure what's blocking us. Alright, stick it on him then. So we got another one. We could... Alright. Let's do a level 3 magic missile. So we'll hit you... I'm gonna make sure of it. So we'll do 3. And then we'll pop a couple on you. Yay! Nice one. Oh, there's still one left. Not even sure where it is. Maybe it's gone invisible. Okay, well, let's run off around here. Okay. Well, let's just jump down here.
Got to move.
I'll do Spirit Guardian, sadly. I'll just leave it. My turn, so I can see invisibilities. This might help.
Press ahead.
Or might not.
Under their noses.
Shall we cut and run? This way.
Okay, well, it's up there, isn't it? I think it's within Thunderwave range. Fine, just waste another turn. I'm going to dash, though.
Best be on
So
my
I think
way.
I'll be able to see it. Shadow... Okay.
Put 'em up.
Oh.
Covered.
The dance macabre. Be quick.
Oh no, not strength. Okay, what have I got? I could... Thunderwave? Let's... What is this shadow blend? Let's just see that. Yeah, it's just invisibility. It's not like on another plane of existence or anything. So let's try one of these. Right, there you are.
No time for mercy.
Good. Okay, there we go. Oh, well, I'm encumbered until that strength drain wears off. So where did we kill the big one? It was over here, wasn't it? I might just go. I'm not going to check them all out, but I might just check this one out. See what it says.
A happy, faded memory comes to you. A woman walking along a beach, holding hands with her husband-to-be.
I'm done.
Noble
Can't
hat.
wait to sleep.
Okay. What's this rich and fertile land? Ancient map depicts the area surrounding Moonrise Towers in detail, depicting a profusion of local fauna and flora, with special emphasis placed on areas for prolific foraging. Okay, well, it used to be nice. Yeah. There's a chest down. Oh, there's logs and letters and stuff. Let's do the chest first. Oh, no, 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 no. Ooh, yeah, we'll take some guidance on that, I think. Tough roll. Haha, we crit.
Wonder what's past this.
we've got Helmet of Arcane Acuity. Whenever you deal damage with a weapon attack, you gain Arcane Acuity for 2 turns. And remind ourselves what that is. Effect Identity is a +1 bonus to its spell attack rolls and spell difficulty. Okay, so again, this kind of seems like Spellblade type item, which is okay. We haven't got one of those. I don't know if I'm going to get one, but we'll take it and we'll sell it at some point. Alright, let's have a look here. We've got Mason's Log. How quickly things change. The Thorms are Selûnite through and through, or so I believed. Perhaps Ketheric only converted for Melodia, and with her death, and then his daughters, his faith died too. But to turn to Shah? It beggars belief. Ketheric's justiciars are growing greater in number and more determined to rout out any traces of Selûne in Rythwin. Why do they think this town was built? One cannot rip the foundations out of the building and expect it to remain standing. Brother and I remain the last 2 bastions of Our Lady of Silver in the town. A few, the trusting few, came to worship in secret by moonlit nights. Others, converts all. Whether they truly believe, I cannot say. Impossible, isn't it? Sick of standing idle while justiciars gain power in our humble town. What will become of us if we allow it? I met a man who was no man, touched by a devil, or maybe worse. But he offered me something I couldn't refuse. Help. I wonder if that's Raphael. The time is now. Ketheric's justiciars, their stronghold in the temple below. They will be wiped out, all of them. I didn't ask how, I just want them gone. Let the Harpers have it, Ketheric, now. They'll make short work of him. Letter here too. I'm not going to take all the silver stuff, I can't really be bothered. Alfred, you're probably surprised that I'm writing, though no more surprised than me. You warned me of Thorm's malice, yet I took up hammer and trowel and built that cursed tower. You warned me of coming war, yet I built the prison that would contain his foes. You warned me. I did not listen. It is my deepest regret, and I must atone. I know more about the tower's construction than anyone, and possess innumerable tools and supplies besides. Gather your allies at last light, and let us devise a plan to infiltrate Moonrise. Ketheric plans for war. He expects to face halberds and staves in light of day. We will end him with a dagger to the back before he can so much as raise a blade. I don't expect you to forgive me, but I hope that you'll try. Morfred. Okay. We'll have a quick go around this level as well, see if there's much up here. How are we doing in terms of leveling? We must be getting pretty close by now. We need another 400 or so. Jake's Encyclopedia of Eels. Okay. The Moonrise diagram, I'll take a look at that.
Something over there.
I'll look at that in a sec. A carefully drawn diagram of Moonrise Towers. A circle of red ink draws your attention as though something has been stashed in the tower's prison dungeon.
Someone's marked a spot at the base of Moonrise Towers. Worth a look.
Yeah, a little secret room. I'll guess the lever's for the door, but we'll check. Yes. Got some spills. Some potions. You can get an achievement, I think, for just having a camp session that is entirely fueled by alcohol. Let you know when you rest and choose camp supplies. Arkan's Hoard. Pick up.
Always room for more.
Right, okay, well. Interesting, but doesn't advance us a lot, I suppose. We'll have a look at, because it said completed for that look into the investigate the resistance. I just want to see what it says. Here we go. We reached the Masons Guild and found the writings of Morfred, leader of the Selûnite resistance. He was determined to fight on against the Sharans however he could, even if it cost him his life. Okay, well it was interesting, but I don't think it advances us a huge amount. Short rest.
All right. Time to see what new horror's waiting for us.
Yeah, quite. We can try taking the elevator. See what that. See, okay, we can't reach it. Okay, we're here. That's cool, because I kind of wanted to go over here next. So, what's tombstone say?
In memory of Kayla Bellsworth, thrice married, thrice widowed, always smiling.
Oh, is Arabella there? Wonder if we can open this gate, hopefully. Oh.
Hey! I know you! You're... Twist 'em up!
Like a little druid or something.
Hey, that's Arabella. Kid from the Druid's Grove. That snake woman nearly did her in. Looks like she's learned a thing or two.
Sorry. It knocks the wind right out of me.
Powerful spell. Where did you learn to do that?
That druid idol I took? It changed me. I can do all sorts of stuff now, not just the vines. I think real hard and say some loud words and then it happens. Mostly.
You should be with your parents.
That's who I'm looking for. Mum and Pops, I mean. When Zevlor... When he... Well... There was an ambush. Mum yelled, "Run!" So we ran. I could hear him run behind me. Till I couldn't. Still can't find him. But I bet you can. You'll help me, I just know it.
So we've got some horrible responses, or the one we'll actually pick. I'll find your parents. You can count on me.
Thanks, mister. I knew you'd help me again. The vines won't last forever. I don't suppose I can stay with you. Just till you find Mum and Pops. I won't be any trouble, I swear it.
Alright, go to Last Light. Alfira's there. You'll be safe.
No way. I mean, I'm sure you think that. But you ain't seen what I seen. I don't trust no one sides myself no more. Save 3. Mum, Pops, and you. Take me in. I won't make a peep. Cross my heart and hope to die.
Alright, go to my camp.
Oh, thanks. You're the best. So you send Mum and Pops there. I'll be waiting, hero man.
Take this XP, I think. Go. Yay, well, we're in a graveyard now. I'm not going to stop and read all the tombstones, I don't think. Well, we'll have a look at this one.
Here lies faithful Jamie, the love of all our lives.
We can go in these tombs.
That might be worth a look.
Well, True Love's Caress. One of a magical pair of rings. This one allows the wearer to receive Warding Bond from a creature wearing the matching ring. And Warding Bond, ward an ally. Gain resistance to all damage and a +1 bonus to armor class. Each time the ally takes damage, you take the same amount of damage. Okay. Bonded by Love. Wife's Diary. In the 5th year of our union, we faced the biggest hurdle yet. My parents became quite ill, and we became their caretakers. It was a dark and difficult time filled with emergencies of every possible type. Gone were the easeful days in which our time was our own. Our days were filled with work, each other, and little else. During our darkest moments, I wondered if we'd survive it. But the bond of love we had was resilient. It could bend and bend and bend, but would not break, no matter the pressure. Okay, I'll take those. We'll see what the other one does, if we find it. I'm going to call Scratch in as well. He can help us find things. Oh, we can go in there. There's like bloodstains and dragging on the ground here. Okay, well, let's see what's around here. Mouldering coffin. Let's take a look at that. Yep. Something there. And that's the other sort of way into this area. So we'll just go and have a little look down here first. Corpse rose, okay. Sounds lovely. I'm going to just double back a little bit. We'll go in here. Assuming I can pick the lock. Oh, we've got a sarcophagus and a diary. Let's read the diary first. The moment is nigh. War has been brewing, and now it overflows. When Ketheric turned us towards Shar, I followed him. In appearance, if not in heart. This is my home, and I would not be removed from it, no matter what. I watched at a distance as the darkness here grew, as Ketheric's grief brought him farther and farther from life itself. As he gathered his army, I prayed for his defeat. As the harpers march upon our little village, our little, beautiful village, I can only hope Ketheric will be felled at last, and Rythwin can begin to heal from this nightmare. Okay, I mean, yeah, alright. What does Feign Death do? Yeah. I don't know. Practical jokes with these boots often involve all your stuff being stolen by opportunistic cousins. We'll take and we'll probably sell. I don't really see a particular use for those. Two more sarcophagi here. Empty. Ooh, hello. Armor of Agathys is pretty good. How does... I mean, we've kind of got a fire robe on here, though. And this one is as good. So you can kind of have like a fire build or an ice build, perhaps. So that's fine. We'll stick with what we got in Astarion. I see him being like a fire mage sort of thing. Quick look. Yeah, we're kind of still going around the edge, so let's do that. There is a big building there. I'm going to sort of do a perimeter
All these dark justices
trip
slain in
first.
battle. They must have a stronghold nearby or a temple.
The huntsman and huntress. No match for the beast.
Oh, hello, Raphael. Alright, well, let's go see what he's got to say.
Our hero thought but a treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark he went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which he himself fed.
Ooh, spooky.
Didn't rhyme either. How long have you been standing around practicing that little recital?
Until it was perfect. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead.
What dangers are those?
Oh, we both know they are soon to be revealed. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role.
Alright, fine. Paint me a picture.
There is a stage down in the dark upon which a great drama has suspended itself in time. Its actors dwell there still, mired in the languor of their long, tired scenes. If you, however, through the dark, go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed.
Well, we can try and persuade him just to be a bit clearer, I suppose, couldn't we? It's not particularly hard. We'll take a guidance as well, though.
Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action.
You're still only telling me half of what you really know, I can tell.
This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark. Or misplace its head, perhaps?
What are we talking here? Lemur? Pit fiend? Orthon?
Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
Are you afraid of this creature, Raphael?
Listen here, Pipsqueak. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede.
Wait. Before you go, I have a proposal of my own.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business, devil. Well, a long time ago, someone carved some runes into my back. I'd rather like to know what they say.
It's something of great importance to your master. But is it a love letter, a warning, or a deed of ownership? I can give you all the gory details, and I will, once the beast that lurks below is vanquished and sent back to the hells.
What do you think, Astarion?
What's not to like? We kill some horrible beastie, and I get what I want in return. Everyone's happy. Except the beastie.
Then we have an understanding. I look forward to our next meeting. Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite.
Scratch ran away when Raphael was there. Well, that's interesting. I don't think we've had sort of a ominous warning like that of an upcoming combat, have we? So what I'm thinking is we may want to level up then before we go in that place. Gonna need at least 520 more XP points. That should be okay. A record of Ketheric Thorm's speech to his troops before his victory over the Druids and Harpers. Take this, you there, take this from me. That is gold, friends. Let those who are covetous and cravens among you take my gold and go. There's enough to keep you warm in winter. But in those cold and lonely winters to come, you will look into the bought flames and the purchased hearth and see a bargained for peace, and then you'll realize that such a retirement comes at the price of pride. Go on and take it. Take it and go. Those who are not afraid and die, we won't stop you. But neither shall we know a winter in which the coin of regret is idly spent. Instead, we shall know blood and fury and a triumph worthy of a flame, reconcilable only with heaven, I swear it. Against us, arrayed as a group of fools. Let them be our bank vault. Let us raid them, friends. Let us grow rich on screams. Sounds like a nice dude, doesn't he?
The dead of the Emerald Enclave. They lay here ever since their war against Ketheric Thorm.
That might be worth a look.
Let's have a look. Light grave robbing in the morning. So, oh, we got a waypoint. That's cool. Bridge over to that building I was about to go in anyway. Well, let's proceed. I was thinking there might be a fight or something in here that might give us the XP we need to go up there and deal with the... Oh, this is the House of Healing. This is where we need to go for Art Kalar. And find out what's ailing him. Oops. What do we got? A couple of arrows, some silver, and some cash. Okay. I'm not going to read all the rows of books. I kind of feel like the important ones are left open, left out for us to, see more easily. Not always the case, of course. Slowly building up our cash again. What was this? It said armor. What armor? Surgery kit. Definitely take a surgery kit, why not? I don't know if it's any practical use, but... Library and records. I feel like the chance to hit. I basically need to roll a 1 to fail one of those now. Like a little elevator or thing. Ooh, what was that? There was some dialogue. Anyway, I don't think we quite finished looking around this room yet. Scratches out there. All kind of leads into the same place, doesn't it? Oh, see how I... Yeah, there is someone down there. I can hear a voice. Oh, there's lots of people down there. They're not hostile, they seem to be sisters. Let's call the elevator. Hi, Karlak. Tough betting pool. We'll tell you what, we'll explore this. Okay, Karlak.
Soldier.
Sure, you'll be fine.
Looking ahead.
There's a shattered ankle between friends.
Forward.
Ooh. Okay, there's something weird going on in there. Let's we'll look around here first before we go up there. Foreign body must be lodged in redacted cavity. Once a guess is made, it may not be made again. Minimum bet 1 gold. And they're guessing what it is. Chicken egg, wine bottle, carrot, candlestick, ogre's finger. Live rat. Oh no. That's horrible. And I'm not going to specify any further as to what they were doing. Look at this request for supplies. 2. Chief Surgeon, Harbourside Hospital, Baldur's Gate. From Sister Anna Lidwin, Darkcloak, Rythwin House of Healing. Urgent! Dear Sir or Madam, we have reached dire times in Rythwin. War has come. Do you not teach that it is our duty to mend all who break, comfort all who ail, without regard for the gods they worship or the champions they heed? Yet our surgeon Malus Thorm abides by his own creed, the will of Shah, he might say, and I dare not argue with him or any Thorm. He allows supplies to dwindle, leaves some patients' injuries to fester so he may study, and commands me to nurse only dark justiciars that seek treatment. I beg you, sir or madam, please deliver us aid so that I might close every tear and cleanse every wound, even those of harpers and Selûnites. We will humbly accept all you can offer, potions, herbs, sutures, even clerics. Help us to heal. With gratitude, Anna Lidwin. Didn't mean to press that. Okay, what do we got out here? Oh. Yeah, there's a combat out there. Which we might go and do just to try and get to level 8 before I have to do the big devil fight. Is that the other one? This, one of a magical pair of rings, called warning bar on a long crest per each of them with the matching ring. This one says gentle warding bond. I mean, are you not just basically doubling the amount of damage that you're taking then? I don't really get it. Heavy chest here that's considered stealing. What's in there? Oh, hello. Sister... There's someone here. Sister Cinder? Oh, dear. Okay. I'll tell you what. I don't think she's looking, so let's have a look in here anyway. I speak to Sister Cinder then, I suppose.
Here to see the doctor? Are we poorly? Are we desperately poorly? Oh, not so well. But well enough to wait. Join the line, and you will be seen.
Fine, fine, I'll get in line.
Be patient, be well.
Oh. Okay, so she wants a fight, does she? Well, alright. Put the hunter's mark on. Actually, no, she's going to be dead in a round, isn't she, so... Ugh. Strong paralytic poison. Oh, interesting. That could be good. Herbs and stuff in the desk. Look at the patient's registry. This exhaustive log lists each and every patient who have sought healing in Rythwin, along with their ailments. The minor injuries and common diseases of the early pages give way to critical wounds and deep lacerations, the repercussions of battle. Several unbound scrolls have been slid among the final pages, demanding that healers turn away wounded harpers and Selûnites, and reserve their tonics for wounded dark justiciars on the orders of General Ketheric Thorn.
Moving ahead.
potions. Can always sell those. To all Rythwin House of Healing medical personnel, from Malice Thorm, head surgeon. It has come to my attention that our so-called caregivers are wasting precious anesthetic resources on the elderly and the mortally wounded. Ugh. Now, as Lidwin informs me, this practice eases the suffering of the feeble and guides into Our Lady's final embrace. Never have I heard such abject nonsense. Anesthetic is a tool to relieve my ears of my subject's screams as I apply the blade, not a mercy to be freely dispersed to living corpses. So has saith Shah. Only the infirm suffering may we forget our own. The next to ignore this missive will fill my scalpel without sedative. I will simply have to endure the shrieks. Nice guy. Alright, we've got some more. Oh, we've got another Sister Lidwin's in here. Okay, let's come in here. Who are lock and hoping they're not the parents. They might be. Well, let's talk to Lidwin.
Don't call the doctor yet. I've got potions, sutures. I know I can do this. Oh, you're a patient. This is the children's ward. Triage is back that way.
That body she's working on. That's Arabella's father.
Yeah, I was worried it might be. Why are you treating a dead body?
Not dead. Merely medicated. To ease the pain.
Let's give the corpse a subtle poke. Well, that's some guidance.
I see movement. The patient's awake. Hello? Can you hear me?
Now that's sorted, can I purchase some supplies?
Not much left now, but you're welcome to look.
So she was the nice one that we've seen in the notes so far, or at least it seems that way. I don't think she's really got anything I want to buy, but we can sell some stuff, can't we? Sell those. I'm going to sell these because I don't... Yeah, I don't really see a practical use for those. Sell that too. I'm going to sell that. I keep the poison. Yeah, but that might be useful in a battle or something. What's that? I probably don't need that, do I? Oh, I far exceeded how much money she actually has. In that case, let's take off the more expensive things. What else was I going to sell? She's got 223. Well, that'll do. That'll do. It's not exactly heavy stuff, so...
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to tend to my patient.
So what does it say in the quest? Do we just have got to go and tell Arabella, do we? Break the news to her at camp. Yeah, okay, well, I'll leave Lidwin there. Like I said, she did seem to be a good person. The Wreathman House of Healing's inventory of various poultices, tonics, and potions. Supplies appear to have dwindled dramatically in its final days, and upon the book's front cover is scrawled a message in black ink, Justiciars only, no exceptions. An old map in a druidic style of what appears to be hidden routes out of the Emerald Enclave. The destination is marked as Baldur's Gate, and a note is attached. Take only what you can carry. Go through the mountain pass. If anyone... oh no, we found that in... we found a very similar note in near the mountains pass, in fact. Look at the music box, because there is... He did have that weird tune playing, didn't he? I think that was the Baldur's Gate tune. I don't think it was the tune the guy was humming, but I've taken it anyway, just in case. Violin as well. I don't know. I think if we find the thing that's going to wake art colour up, it will be obvious. Rather than just some, like, random stuff I've just found lying around. I might come out here though.
Something good here, I hope.
I assume I've been there, have I? Oh yeah. Leave the sister to it. I don't think it's a particularly challenging fight, but maybe we can get a fireball off before they notice us.
Time to press ahead.
Hello, you.
Destarium. Oh, we got some shadows as well. Okay. Fire another fireball. Lightning bolt, haven't I? I think it's going to be fireball though, isn't it? Who doesn't appreciate a good fireball? And you can... Why is he crackling with energy? Oh, he can fly. Yeah. Alright, why not? You can fly up there, Asterion. Why not? Hang on, I'm not even in combat yet. Okay, I might be able to get a little surprise round in as well then. I know it's gone weird, but we'll get Karlach in too. Just stop sneaking. Shadow Heart
has to come first.
So whose turn is it? Is it Scratch? Well, Scratch, I think you just maybe get out of the way a little bit. My turn. Yeah, we're coming on the Wraith, I think. Here's my bonus attack. Go. That come back a bit. Why not?
Now this is my happy place.
The heals, we'll get in there.
Ooh, fun. Heading out.
Close enough to tempt them closer, because she'll do an attack on them. Ooh, what about like a disadvantage? Why is that disadvantage? Too dark. Alright. What about that? Is Astarion still flying? I don't think so. How are you going to get down, mate? Should have thought about that, shouldn't you?
Just a quick.
Another one of these guys. Okay.
I won't give in. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
You are. Sweet. Everyone got a level. You get a level. You get a level. That's the morgue. I don't want to go in the morgue just yet. Let's we'll search these bodies and we'll do our level. Ugh. Okay. I guess we'll take that. Scratch off too.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Scratch, where are you at? Something going on up there. Okay, well, I'm sure we'll get to that in time. That's a new area, though, so we'll leave that for now. Let's do levels. So I'm quite excited about this level, because I'm going to be able to take Assassin subclass on the Rogue, which is going to give me lots of good stuff, which we will talk through now. So subclass, Assassin. So Assassin, you prefer to deal sublime punishment to a single foe at a time. Not in a duel, mind, because a duel implies chivalry, and you're too busy getting the job done for honour. Aha. So initiative. We're deadliest against unprepared enemies. In combat, we've got advantage on attack rolls against creatures that haven't taken a turn yet. So with a high initiative, we're going to be going first a lot of the time. So we're going to be able to get an early sneak attack, whether it's melee, range, doesn't matter, on enemies who haven't gone yet. So that's good. That's a good way of getting ourselves sneak attack. Any successful attack roll against a surprised creature is a critical hit. So again, that'd probably good as a ranged build. We might be able to sneak up on people. We'll have to see. Immediately restore your action and bonus action at the start of combat. So actually, we could start combat with a ranged attack, get a crit on someone, but then when combat starts, we haven't wasted any action or bonus action, and then we can run in and do sneak attack and get advantage on enemies. So we've become far more effective as our Gloom Stalker build. You know, this turn one sort of burst that we can do. So that's what we're taking. For Karlach, so she's going to get another feat now, because we're going to stick with Barb. Barb. Feral Instinct. You have honed your instincts to the utmost degree. You gain a +3... Oh, okay, no, because I took Fighter, didn't I? Oh, yeah. In that case, I'm going to keep going with Fighter. Because she's going to get Action Surge, so she's going to be able to act again. And I think now that I've got my Rogue subclass, I think I'm going to switch to Fighter on my main character and do the same thing. So we're going to take the Second Wind Heal in the level 1 Fighter. Level 2 Fighter, you can see here, we'll gain Action Surge. So our turn 1 stuff we'll be able to repeat with another action. So, you know, even better at doing what we do. And level 3 we'll probably take Battle Master, which means I think we saw that with Lae'zel. You can do some pretty nice special attacks. But yeah, we're going to take that. We're going to get Action Surge on Karlach. I think that's pretty cool. Let's do the Cleric. So I think Yeah, she's going to get a new feat because we're sticking with Cleric on Shadow Heart. Level 4 spell. She gets Divine Strike Thunder. Once per turn, deal 1 to 8 thunder damage in addition to your weapon's melee damage when you make a melee attack. Oh, that's pretty cool. So she's basically got an extra D8 damage. Don't do a lot of melee attacks with Shadowheart because she doesn't do as much damage. She's only got the 1 attack per action. But that might change that. In terms of feat, what are we thinking? She's already high wisdom. We could take it to 20. Or increase her strength to 16 perhaps, so she's more effective as a melee fighter. Or we could take a feat. Not quite sure what we'd take. Sorry, I didn't really mean to highlight it. What does Athlete do? Nah. Dungeon Delver. Nope. She doesn't really need any more AC. She's pretty tanky already. Lucky is a very good feat. I don't think that's worth it. Oh, yeah, because I kind of wanted Sentinel to go with Polearm Master on Karlach. Because she can just go to town on people. They go out quite well together. I'm not thinking any of these are particularly essential for the build, so I might just take the ability score improvement. And I guess do we go for extra wisdom being a cleric? Do we go for extra strength and just make her more likely to hit stuff? I'm going to go in the wisdom. She does cast a lot of spells. Okay. Starion. New spell. It's a group of enemies. It's not necessarily a bad one. The thing about level 4 is that's our fireball level. So anything I take there is less likely to get used. Counterspell could be good though. We've kind of seen that in action. I might take that. Yeah, I'm going to take Counterspell. I think that can be good. As for a feat, well, we could just take the ability score stuff. We could take them up to 20 Charisma. In terms of what else we might do, Spell Sniper's quite good. More likely to crit with spells. That's pretty good. $19's already really high, isn't it? But then we did that. Oh, we could learn Eldritch Blast. Under 2 beams of energy. Yeah, let's learn Eldritch Blast. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, okay. Right. Well, I wonder if it's worth doing a long rest before we go into this sort of surgical area with this weird dude. We're going to have a little walk around here first.
Cursed.
Oh, hello. There is a path up there, but it kind of feels like a path to kind of get to a new area. Whereas we're going to stay in this area for now. But we may use that to... I'm not sure if I want to come in here. I think it might be okay. I don't think it's the same room that they're all hanging out in.
With a flick of the wrist.
Yeah, they're all in there, aren't they? We may go in there in a sec. Let's take the key. Every page of this medical text is crisp and unblemished, and every quill stroke precise. Sharon aphorisms and general philosophies accompany the explicit diagrams and surgical guidelines. Only with sacrifice is mastery gained, so as Our Lady said, and so I say to you, dearest reader. The darkness is infinite, but a master's teachings are not. When his wisdom is exhausted and his pupils fully versed, there shall come a time for one final lesson. He will become the subject, fully laid bare for his students to consult, examine, and dissect. The sisters shall one day know me, first in whole, last in part. Only then will they be masters. Creepy. What do we got? Poisoner's gloves. Whenever you deal poison damage, the target needs to succeed a constitution saving throw or become poisoned. Yeah, I don't know. We'll take them, we might sell them. We're not really doing poison. I might take off these Swordmaster gloves, because I'm proficient anyway, and actually it doesn't... Oh. I actually have a higher attack roll not wearing them. That's kind of weird, isn't it? No, I might put my archer's gloves back on, because I will be using archery to initiate combat and stuff. Probably should have done that a while ago, but in any case... Oh yeah, that's kind of warning us against any Githyanki Queen stuff that might happen. Okay, I think we've been there. Let's do a rest. Talk to Arabella, give her the bad news, which isn't nice. Wherever she is. I'm gonna have a quick chat with our animals as well. What's going on with them? A scratch.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
What have we got there?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Oh, good boy. Covered in gore. I've received a bone. Okay, let's talk to the owlbear.
Discussion.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
You like it here, huh?
Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin cat smells like goblins.
I don't know if he'll ever be able to be a summon, I'm not sure. Okay, so where is Arabella? In here? Oh, this is probably Halsin's camp, isn't it? Seeing as he's currently at the last light, isn't he? Anyone seen a small tiefling child? Okay, well maybe I need to sort of initiate the rest and then maybe she'll appear. Like a little path up here, isn't there? Okay, maybe she's up here. We're hanging out with Withers.
Hey, you. I made it. Easy peasy. You find Mum and Pops?
Yeah, your parents are dead, I'm afraid.
No. No. I don't believe you.
We're not going to be horrible about it, but just say, I'm so sorry, Arabella.
It isn't true. It isn't. Get away from me. Go. Leave me alone.
We should just need some time. Let's go rest. Let's do a booze one. So we're going to have alcohol. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Is it all? Yeah, okay. Got an achievement for it. Long rest using only alcohol, a time-honored dwarvish tradition. Okay, so let's head back. Well, I've just checked the time of the video, and I think it's probably a good place to leave it. If we're coming into a big encounter and possible story stuff, we'll leave that for next time. So I'm just going to say thanks very much for watching this episode of Baldur's Gate 3. We made it finally into the Shadow Curse in Rytherman Town, and it's been a very interesting little pootle around so far. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and if you have, if you could hit the thumbs up button on the video, that'd be great. As would leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the game, this playthrough, this episode, things I've done right, things I've done wrong. It's always good to hear your opinion. And lastly, if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, it'd be great if you could do so. So thanks very much once again, and hope to see you next time for more Baldur's Gate 3. Bye for now.